everybody. Malika is sleeping. I told her I'd be doing a video, but I'm not trying to be too loud, okay? So yeah, what's good political reading, okay? So I did some research before to find out who or what country, what government or whatever is on the books. So we got Ukraine, okay? As you know, I'm doing 2 recordings so that hopefully the second one has better quality if the governments choose to tamper with my live reading as they usually do. So yeah, so we got Ukraine, and at the bottom of the deck we had St. Martin. So the underlying issue is St. Martin. What does that mean? I don't know. We're about to find out. St. Martin. We had Cuba coming in next. Biafra. Europe or Britain. We had Russia. Brazil. France. Switzerland. The News Corps. The mass media. Then we had Dubai coming after that. I thought this was interesting. Montserrat. I was wondering what's my little island has to have to do with anything. But it's a what's good reading, first of all, so that's good. That's a bit comforting. But you'd be surprised. Where the hands of evil stretch to and from. We had Ethiopia coming in after that. Panama. And if you were wondering, the state of Florida was next. And the European Union. And then we have the International Criminal Court. And the United Emirates. I don't know if that has anything to do. I'm hearing yes, those have something to do. International Criminal Court. Imagine. We have an International Criminal Court, right? And all those who create international crimes aren't being held accountable. Like, what kind of unfair game is this? Y'all are getting on my nerves, man. Okay? So Ukraine. So we have some good news on the agenda today, right? So dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. And do come in and take over and speak to your peoples. Comfort us with some good news if there's any. So, because it's like, this is a good news reading, right? But I'm like, is there actually good news? We're about to find out. I haven't allowed myself to get too comfortable in thinking that it's actually good news. It would be great if it's good news. But just to save myself some disappointment, I'm staying open for any fuckeries that may come out. Okay, so let's see. So Ukraine, what's good when it comes to Ukraine's politics? Politically, what's good when it comes to Ukraine? What do you want us to know? I don't have on any background noise today, guys. I apologize. So what does God want us to know regarding Ukraine's political good news? I was guided to 4 decks, yeah, to bring this information. Okay. So, let's see. Looks like I might have to get some background noise. This place is too quiet. I don't mind, but for my listening audience, let me get that before I finish shuffling. Shall we just have some water trickling? Do we want some beach waves? Healing waters. What's it say? I don't like that. Oh. And look at the scenery. We'll take it. Hit it one more time. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Two more. So those last two were hard to find, and I was told that it's hard to find this information probably in the mass news media. Okay, obviously they don't want people to know the good stuff that's happening, because their objective is to put us in fear worry, discomfort, everything that's, they came to kill, steal, and destroy. The people that the mass media work for, their objective is to kill, steal, and destroy. So when it comes to good news about our politicians or our government, our system, they're not gonna tell us this because they would gladly change it if they could. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna do a series, a good what's good series for everybody, but I felt like, I'm gonna check on our politics. Yeah, let's see our governments. There must be something good about them. They're not complete villains because usually when they join, they actually have good intentions. It's when they get into office, the negative people, the people who have come to kill, steal, and destroy, they change their trajectory. They're forced. The people who actually have good intentions, who join the government, they are forced to change their trajectory from a positive one to the negative agenda that is set forth for we the people. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna wish those who are good well, for their benefit and for ours. And at this time, we will say we thank you guys for your sacrifice. We thank you for your emotional sacrifice, maybe even your health, But those of you who actually have good intentions and you go really hard to do the right thing, those of you in government and politics who actually care, okay, we thank you. Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, we got emotionally intelligent. Yeah. All right. So this is about Ukraine. Okay, what's good about Ukraine? This is a political what's good reading, and God said Ukraine is on the agenda. Ukraine is in the spotlight right now. And the underlying issue for the first message of what God wants us to know about it is we have emotionally intelligent people at the helm, at the head. Well, under the evil ones, because you have to understand there's a hierarchy. So see it as a pyramid. God is outside and above the pyramid always. Let's not forget that element, okay? And then we have the evil people at the top of the pyramid, and then we have the people who come under them, coming down in succession, okay? But somehow they're managing to sidestep or bypass the evil people who have perched them oneself at the top of the pyramid and actually do some good for the people that they serve. Okay, so this is about Ukraine. Let's give Ukraine their credit. Let's see. What's good? So we have people who care. So look at this. The forced card came out, but it came out in the reverse. So it's like they're being forced to do stuff, but Ukraine is like, nah. You can say what you want. We're going to do what we want anyway. I like that. All right. Ooh. But we're going to do it secretly. I'm going to do what I want, but I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you yes to everything you say, but I'm going to do what I want to do. And Ukraine, don't worry about this coming out, because the fact that this is coming out means that you are covered, okay? God wouldn't share this with us if it was meant to be such a secret. God wants you to stand up boldly, okay? If you have the motivation to do the right thing, the next thing you need after that is the courage to do it boldly, okay? You cannot escape. If you're going to make a sacrifice, then you have to make a sacrifice. You can't be in and out. Because that's how you lose. Because when they put on enough pressure on you, then that means you're going to falter. So if you're going to be weak, just be weak. If you're going to be strong, be strong. 2 feet in. Whichever direction you choose to go, put your 2 feet in. Okay? Okay. So the underlying issue, we got secret, humble. So yeah, Ukraine is, these people who are emotionally intelligent in the Ukraine government, they're like, I'm not even on the hype thing. I don't like all this negativity. I don't like all this evil. It's just nonsense, okay? We have the option to either create heaven on earth or hell on earth. It's a simple choice, okay? And I prefer to live good. I prefer to see people live good. I prefer happiness. Okay? Right. So we got laziness and safety, rebellion. Yeah, you're afraid. Influenced, dark magic, and time limit. Got disciplined. Hunger for control. So we know these are the energies that you're coming up against. You are disciplined, and these people have a hunger to control. And you're not up for the drama. You would prefer to avoid that if you want to. So you choose not to be openly rebellious. But let's see what this is saying, because it's saying there's a time limit here. So we got secret, humble, laziness, safety, rebellion. So the laziness is not actually laziness. The laziness is more a spirit of the humble spirit, that just doing less. Okay, because you feel like if you hold it down, if you hide, if you do just baby steps, you won't be met with resistance from the people at the top of the pyramid. Okay, and that's what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid them rebelling against you and stopping you from doing what you're doing. But we got influenced, dark magic, time limit, disciplined, influenced. Okay, that belong with that. So the rebellion, yeah, you don't want to influence a rebellion. Okay, so dark magic, time limit, disciplined. So God want you to know that there's a time limit on the evil. Okay, so I mean, if you feel like hiding right now, you can hide, but God want you to know that it's only a matter of time before God executes justice. So dark magic has a time limit for justice to be served. Discipline. God gonna give them a beating. Okay? Because of their hunger to control. Which is my problem with them. They have a hunger to control me, and I'm just like, fuck y'all. And so they shut down my bank account. They lie to everybody about me. They stop me from being able to work in society. They give me a house full of mold meant to make me and my child sick. Yeah, they fight against you. So I understand why you don't want to be outright who you are, okay? Because who you are is a natural offense to what the people at the top of the pyramid are trying to achieve. But God says, don't worry, the time's soon up, okay? So let's get the next message. So what's good when it comes to Ukraine? Ukraine have people in it, the Ukraine government have people in it who actually want to see people thrive. They want to see a slice of heaven being erected on earth. But they can't be outright with it. They have to be secretive about it because of the powers. I can't even say the powers that be. The powers who impose themselves on everybody. Okay? Those who have perched them oneself at the top of the pyramid. And God is about to beat them. So one day, you'll be able to express yourselves for the goodness that you are without having to worry about repercussions. Imagine, we live in a society where we are punished for being good. If that's not Antichrist energy, yeah, I don't know what is. So if you're wondering if when the Antichrist is coming, the Antichrist is already here. Okay, that's why we can't get no good music, we can't get no good movies, we can't. Everything is just messed up. Okay, the Antichrist is here and in full action. Okay. Okay. And just know that what Ukraine is doing is the same story in several different places. Without checking, I could tell you. Because, like I said, anybody who goes into any business, they go in there with good intentions. It's only when they get in there they realize that there are corrupted people sitting at the top who send them in the complete opposite direction to what they intended. So, like the United Nations, people who choose to become a humanitarian, they choose to do so because they care. Okay, and when they get into the position, they think that they'll be able to use these great ideas and their bravery to do what is in their heart. But then they realize they're met with resistance outside of them. And then that, if they're not strong, will make them change their direction and do the will of those who are outside of them, trying to turn them opposite of a humanitarian, which is a dementor or a destructor. Okay? That's what usually happens. Nurses, they go into nursing because they want to heal the sick. They didn't go in there so that they could give us vaccines that are harmful to our health, or give us other medicines that are harmful to our health. Teachers go into teaching because they have high hopes of being a positive influence in the minds of the young children. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go in there with the intention of having to tell a boy you could be a girl and tell a girl you could be a boy, or whatever other nonsense they're being bribed and forced to do, you know? So the people of the world, we are inherently good, most of us. But the system, the people at the top of the pyramid, the Antichrist, the anti-Christians. We have to take our power back. We can't be afraid to suffer. But to each their own, you know. Do it your way, because you'll get there anyway. It might take longer, but you will ultimately get the good that you're trying to achieve. For me, I come in like a wrecking ball, like, get out my way. And my shit happens quick. But they hit me hard. But I don't care. I'm gonna keep coming anyway. Yeah. These people shut down. And all they want to do is show me, look, I'm the one with the power here. And I'm like, no, you're not. God is. Because even though you want me to suffer, do I look like I'm suffering to you? I may not have things the way I want them to be, but I am intelligent enough to see that my life is good. Okay? Right. So I'm not gonna complain because I know it could be worse. Shit. Instead of living in a house full of mold to make me sick that I have to be cleaning every couple of days, I could have been living on the street in the freaking cold. I'm not on the street in the cold. So I give thanks, you know? I don't have an office, I don't have a comfortable seat, but I have a bed and I have a space, I have a board. Well, I have a space that I can do what I have to do. So I'm grateful. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm still winning. I'm kicking your ass on my bed. I'm kicking your ass in a moldy house. I can't afford to buy nice clothes. I'm kicking your ass by fucking doing all sort of dumb shit. Look, it's safety pins. This is not actual shirt. I crocheted this and then I had this skirt and I pull up the skirt so I can make the thing thicker, because this material that they sell where my money can reach. I can only buy cheap material, and cheap material is quite see-through. So I didn't want to show too much of my boobs today. So I just kind of tripled up on the fabric, stick a little style in it. And you think I bought it. I did not buy it. That's why I don't care about designers. I am a designer, okay? I don't have to wear Chanel to feel like I'm somebody, or Gucci or Louis Vuitton. I am the fucking designer, all right? Because if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know what this actually is. It's just a little makeshift shirt. If you come to my house and you try to find my clothes, most of them you won't find. They don't exist. Because I be tweaking this and tweaking that to make the designs that you see me wearing. Most of them God inspired me to do these things. I haven't bought any expensive clothes or any of these creations. I am the creator. And don't ask me to do it again, because I don't know how, because I was being inspired by God at the time. So I just give thanks and I enjoy it when it exists, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. I make something again, make a new one. Yes, I know I'm chatting a lot, but somebody needed to hear that. Because I want you people to see that I'm in the struggle too, and this is what God has done for me. So I'm trying to encourage you guys. It's not about having life exactly how you want it to be. Even though it's not how you want it to be, doesn't mean that it's not favorable. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense to give these people at the top of the pyramid all this power to control as you are. We need to stop being so afraid to stand up for ourselves. Because a lot of us are standing up, but we're doing it secretly because we don't want the smoke from them. But how powerful are they really? This is why I'm giving you all this information, so you can decide for yourself. Because they will be able to affect your life. But in what way? If you choose to hold on to God, God is greater. Period. And this is what God has done for me. So I'm going to tell y'all what God has done for me. And I know a lot of the things that I've worn, a lot of people have been jealous of them. But y'all don't even know. It's just a piece of cloth. It's just a little piece of cloth that I pin up here and pin up there and twist up here and whatnot. That's all it is. Cheap. This is like, I don't know, £6 I paid for this skirt. And people will be jealous. That's because fashion is not about name brands. It's about art and how your clothes fit you. Y'all are killing each other for Louis V and stepping on each other's head to have these name brands, Balenciaga. Anyhow, I'm going off topic now. But understand what I'm saying. God will do it for you if you choose to stick with God. Come what may. And you'll have reasons to praise God. We're giving these people too much power. I respect that you want to stand your ground secretly. But I want those who have the courage to stand openly to know you have every right to feel courageous to stand openly. Yes, they're going to affect your life because they want to prove to you that they have the power. But we who stand up and allow God to take over are proving to them, no, you don't have the power. Who gonna run this town is not you. You can shut down my bank account. I still got money coming in. It's not my money, but I'm not lacking. I have food, I have clothes, I have shelter. You see what I'm saying? I have happiness, I have peace of mind. So that's why I still look good. I'm fine. And it's only a matter of time, like it said. You can't hold me down. You can't imprison me forever. First of all, you evil people are y'all dead. Okay? Because most of y'all are old and sick because y'all don't look after yourselves. So you're either going to get sick down in a hospital bed, or you're going to actually dead. So I'm just waiting. I have time because I plan on living forever. And I plan on looking like this, living forever. I'm 43 years old now. And I'm a freaking proud 43-year-old MILF. Okay? I'm not a cougar. I don't like cougarism. But MILF, I am. I'm a yummy mummy. God is great. God needs somebody to stand up so that it can express its greatness. 2 more times here. I appreciate what you're doing, hiding, and I appreciate that's how you feel to do it. Fine, but I'm talking to those who want to step out into the light. Okay? You can do it. Just keep God on your side. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we got brainstorming. So, back to Ukraine. So, Ukraine, political, what's good reading? We got brainstorming. Okay. So we got It's the Truth. And we got Influencing Music. Those are the 2 cards that came out. Influencing music. So music is what? A collection of sounds that create something collectively. Okay? So what Ukraine is trying to accomplish is more unity. More unity so that they can establish more control. Okay? Of themselves. It's like they're trying to get more people on the right side of divine law. Okay? So that's why they hide. It's coded information. Okay? So those who are on the side of the light in the Ukraine government, they're looking for more people like them so that they can fix up their country and say, fuck these people at the top of the pyramid that's trying to make everybody live in hell. We know better and we want better and we shall have better. Okay? Even if we have to do it secretly, we shall have better. Yeah, influencing mental health. We want our people to be happy because heaven is a state of mind and hell is also a state of mind. So the government of Ukraine, there are people in there that's actually up to wonderful things. And that's going to create anger in all the right people. So yeah, so they're looking for other people who think like them so that they can create a secret organization. And that's absolutely fine. It's perfection. But those of you who want to stand up, the reason why you're being urged to stand up publicly and boldly is because you can. But just know it's not going to be an easy ride. But God will keep you. Okay? And if you see somebody who is courageous enough to stand up in the face of these people, do not try to stop them. Don't try to get in their way. Try to encourage them because God made them bold like that so that God can use them. So that other people could see the grace of God and the power of God. The true power of God in the midst of this, dealing with this huge, powerful enemy. Okay? Let them stand up. Don't try to stand in their way. If they say, I can do it, no matter how young they are. Okay? If you feel like you have to talk to them and let them know exactly what they're up against. We need to stop hiding what is actually going on from the young people. Because God said a child shall lead the way. Okay? We need to stop underestimating our youth. Alright? Just because somebody is young, it doesn't mean that they don't have the power to do what they told you they can do. Okay? Know which ones are actually telling the truth and know which children are just talking out the side of their neck. Talking rubbish. Some of them, they mean what they say. Okay? Don't try to stand in people way. If they feel to stand up, let them stand up. But before they do, let them know what they're up against. And if they still feel the same way, then support them. Because somebody needs to do it. And if you feel within your mind that you want to stand up publicly, it's because you have the grace, you're going to get the courage, you have the tenacity to withstand the challenge that's set before you. You're built for it. That's why you're drawn to it. We need to get these people out of our way. They're annoying. Antichrist behavior. Look how the cards are shuffling. Gross imbalance. Look at that. One more time. Let me check. Let's make sure, because this is ridiculous. It's like we're on our last leg. Look, one single card. That's where the split is. Anywho, so concerning Ukraine, so we got think things through. Okay, so this is being well thought through, and they are sure they want to walk towards light and love. They want to walk towards God, the Creator and Sustainer. I'm gonna check to see if that's meant to be in the upright or not. So look at the card that came out. Make necessary sacrifices, but it was in the reverse. So let's see what God wants to tell us here. He was correct like this. See? They're afraid. They're afraid to make the necessary sacrifices. It's understandable. I just explained all that. I'm not going to go over all that again. Okay, but those who have the courage to make the sacrifice, support them. Support them. I know everybody's not courageous. Everybody wasn't built for that level on the battlefield. You know, it's like a battlefield, and you got the soldiers that are at the front line, and then you got the next one and the next one. The reason why you're not feeling like making that sacrifice is because you're not on the front line. You're not meant to be on the front line. So be comfortable where you're at, Ukraine government, okay? And operate from where you're at. You're doing the right thing, okay? So the underlying issue, we got address your addictions. Let's read on to see what's happening here. Do what you love. Bust out of your cocoon. Focus on success. So you guys are thinking about it, but I feel like God is saying, keep on as you are. Okay? Do what you're doing, but be comfortable doing it. Stay in the shadows for right now. Okay? Stay in the shadows for right now. It's like you want to come out though, bust out of your cocoon. You don't want to be hiding. But right now, Ukraine, the best thing is for you to hide. Stay in the shadows. It's not time for you to come out on the front line yet. We're out here on the front line doing what we got to do to set the stage for you guys. Alright? So stay in the shadows for now. Focus on success. We got claim your art. That's claim what you're creating. And strengthen your gifts. And trust the divine plan. Okay, so this is you're doing the right thing by staying in the shadows. It's part of the divine plan. It's not time for you to come out yet, but some of us, it's time for us to be on the front line. Not all of us, and learn to forgive and forget. Okay, because on my journey, yeah, just let go and enjoy. On my journey, God has told me, even at the beginning of this journey, before things started to get really crazy with the choose friends wisely. Yeah. So at the beginning of my journey, God wanted to make it clear to me that the same people who fight against me today are going to be the same people to bless me. So learning to forgive and forget is a big part of my story. Okay, so sometimes you might see me not talk to somebody, and then you might see me talk to them again, and you're wondering what kind of confusing relationship is that. It is exactly as it should be, because I'm following what I feel is a divine plan. I'm following my vibe. If my vibe tell me leave so and so alone, I leave them alone. And if my vibe tell me include so and so, I include so and so, because life is a journey. Okay? It's steps. We are growing, okay, as we go along. So these things, they take time, and it takes effort and forgiveness, because you never know where your blessing is. And by being unforgiving, we shut ourselves out of enjoying our blessings, okay? Because I've had people who joined these people at these antichrist people at the top of the pyramid, and these people are a blessing to me right now. Okay, so just follow your vibe, and do not hesitate to be forgiving, because we're all suffering from the same thing. We're all suffering at the hands of these people. Their strategy is divide and conquer. Okay, so that's why it's important to include forgiveness on your journey, so you don't miss your blessing. Do not hesitate to forgive. If your vibe tell you to forgive, don't let your emotions or the events of the past make you hold on to anger and resentment and keep you divided, or else that way the enemy wins. Hmm? So, and even forgive yourself too. Make peace with yourself. So this is the last deck that I was guided to. But it's nice to know that there are people in governments willing to stand up and do what they want, what was in their heart in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because becoming a part of government is about management. It's like the country is the house. It's like managing your home. The parents manage the home. So being a part of the government, it means that you have signed up to help manage our national home. Okay, so that means you have good intentions. You want the best for everybody in the house, which would be the people that you serve. And that's why it's important for governments to listen to the cries of the people, or the pleas of the people, or the concerns of the people, because you're here to serve the people. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. But the Antichrist got you guys going into parliament to serve them and their agenda and make you guys say, fuck the people. But your hearts are saying, nah, we're not going to do that to our people. We care. I love that. And from the bottom of my heart, and everybody else who was created to appreciate people like you, we appreciate you. We salute you. Okay? But stay in the shadows for now. And do your thing. You'll know when it's time. So let's get the last message. Ukraine. What's good? What does God want us to know? That's very comforting to know. what a shuffle. Ah, it is what it is. Two more. This is crazy. It's one card. Some madness. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, yeah, that's what they want us to do. They want us to have nothing and them have everything. That's why it's such an imbalance. That's how they like it. They must have all the power. And if anybody steps out of line, they just send the word down and to tell so and so to behave themselves or else. That's what they like. That's what they like. But anywho, so the underlying issue we have here, we got the Ten of Pentacles, the Honorable God. It says inner and outer work helps one keep their job, protects against disasters. Yeah. Yeah, if you work behind the scenes, if you keep it secret like you have been, at least you get to stay in the position that you're in and do what you have come to do. You'll be able to make more progress by keeping yourself secret and your intentions secret right now. Okay? So, yeah. You have to be strategic, okay? And pray before you do anything. That way God could guide you to the right people and the right circumstances and the right thoughts and stuff like that. Make prayer and don't make God an issue, okay? Whoever want to serve Allah, allow them to serve Allah. Whoever want to praise Jesus, praise Jesus. Who want to be of whatever religious denomination, please just don't let that divide you guys, okay? You have a common goal. Allow people to believe what they want to believe, because at the end of the day, there is only one God, okay? So no matter what we call it, no matter what description we give to that God, there's only one God, there's only one creator, there's only one sustainer of all, there's only one superpower. So don't make that an issue, okay? Live and let live. Focus on your common goals, yeah? Okay. So we have the severity of God, the devil card. It says seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead and teaches the occult and magic. It is what it is. Yeah. That's basically what they're using on we the people. And this is why they choose to demonize the occult, demonize magic. But anything that you could use for negative, you can also use for positive. And for us to demonize our superpowers or supernatural abilities, or for us to demonize high science, is to put ourselves at a at a disadvantage when the people we are fighting against are using these weapons on us. Okay? So, do what you gotta do, Ukraine. Keep up the good work. Okay? Yeah, seduction and downfall. Communicates with the dead, teaches the occult magic. And don't forget to pray. Okay? Ask for guidance. And the underlying issue is the same. Inner and outer work helps one keep their job, protects against disasters. So you're on a mission, and God is very much willing to help you. So don't hesitate to ask for what you need, whether it's guidance or faith or courage or strength or good health. Okay? Understanding. Ask for whatever you want. Look, coming next, justice. We the people thank you greatly. Yeah. It says the invocable God. See, invoke. So invoke God in your midst. Okay? Invoke God. It says justice. Make truth known in court. Causes innocence to prevail. Yeah. Don't hesitate to invoke your gods. Your gods. Although there's only one. Represent for your people. Represent for your God. Okay? If it resonates with your soul, represent that. Alright? And then the last one I'm going to show you, it says King of Cups, God seeing everything. It says restitution, finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Ooh, I like it. I love it. Ooh, okay, I'm going to show you this one. It says Eight of Pentacles, God the teacher, intellectual talent provides knowledge. Yeah. You everything that you need to be successful in this mission for justice and for us to experience, for you and your people, and by extension we the wider public, to experience a slice of heaven on earth. Everything is already available to you. Okay, you just have to ask. Yeah. So, and all it takes is for one, all it takes is for one person to be like that spark. Okay, once one get through, you're gonna inspire so many others, and soon we will have reclaimed our power against the Antichrist. Okay, so good luck. How do you go like this? Yeah. Until next time, my loves. Thank you all who joined me. Until next time, bye bye.